I never saw you post what your product is, but I saw you post results of, you know, here's what we're doing. This person, benefited from this, or this is why CC did this or that. I'm failing to bring back a specific example, but I do recall every time feeling a little bit inspired about what you've been doing, instead of looking at it and say like, I wonder what this product's about, or I wonder why CC decided to, why are they telling me, hey, if you want, if you want to be a client, it's going to cost you this much, or for a limited time, only $19.99 or something like that, that kind of shit I never saw. I saw transparency of what I perceive to be why you're doing it, and then I saw results of, congratulations to this person for doing what they've done, and I don't see that. I wouldn't say anywhere, but I don't see that out of the places I would expect them to see. I have friends who run small companies, and I don't see it. I have friends who are involved in personal occupations. I don't see it, But you run a valid resource for people, and a resource that is individual, but it's also a pipeline for people. And I don't see that sort of harmonized publishment or publishing of what I just said. I see this is what we are, and I see the result of the middle portion, and this is what's really cool. The middle portion is how you do it. I had to dig through your website to find your rates, but I felt really encouraged to find that it wasn't put in my face. It wasn't advertised as, hey, this is our rates. If you want it, here it is. It was, I got a good view of who you are and who your staff is, and I got a really good perception of quality product. That's it. And then I had to dig for the rates, which I thought was fantastic. Is that a great business principle? Well, yes and no, but I got a good mouthful of the product before I got asked for my wallet, if that makes sense. I kind of play advocate a little bit. I find reasons not to like things, and I had a really difficult time doing that with your company and what you're putting forward. So I hope that gives you a good answer, but I can't really answer your question directly because there's lots of things that inspire. If I look back, if I can go ahead and file back, I'm sure I'll find things that, like, oh yeah, I remember that. That's one of the reasons why, But I'm sorry I wasn't able to give you a specific example, but I hope that answers your question in terms, They dropped it hard as hell, and it came back to them, and slowly, but what they got in return was more than they can handle. That's what I'm kind of looking forward for you, man, is you to have so much damn work that you don't have to do with yourself. Like, you shouldn't have weekend, like, we should not be talking right now. You should be like, dude, I'll catch you later, type thing, And that's what I'm hoping that you expanding yourself out will be.